Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back for another video. It's that time. I'm going to do our quick picks for the NFL games coming up for Week 12 of the 2025 season. The goal, wrap up all of our remaining games in under 15 minutes. We're going to be moving really quick. Make sure to buckle in. We're going to pick the winners, losers, final score, and we'll also quickly touch on the best bets, the money lines, the spreads, the over-unders. Make sure to hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, drop a comment down below. What's your favorite game coming up this weekend? Who do you think is going to win the biggest matchups? And drop it in the comment section. And guys, let's jump right into it. Our very first game kicking everything off. Moving on to our Sunday games. You already have the Thursday night games in the books. Obviously, we had the Bills going down. Massive upset, but give the Texans some props. We're going to have the 4-6 Minnesota Vikings, 1 p.m. on Fox, playing the 6-3-1 Green Bay Packers. The Packers, 71.6% chance to win. 6.5-point favorites, 41.5 over-under. These brands very familiar with one another. There's no love lost here. Minnesota, 21.8 points a game, giving up 23.2. J.J. McCarthy, shown some highs, shown some lows. They just need him to fall in the middle, but overall not the best season so far for him. Green Bay Packers, 24 points a game, giving up 19.4. Really good defense, but very inconsistent on the offensive side. They have to show some type of regularity. They have to be able to move the ball. You're going to need peak Jordan Love going down the stretch here. And give me the Packers winning this one ultimately, 26-17. Fox at 1 p.m., the 2-9 New York Giants. Obviously, Dable's been fired, but probably a couple years too late. This team has been decimated with injuries. They've lost Jackson Dart, Scadaboo, Malik Neighbors. The only guy who's been showing up every single week has actually been Robinson. You got Jameis Winston up there slinging the ball up and down the field. Jameis is one of those guys, you know what he is. He might throw you 3 touchdowns. He might throw you 3 to 4 interceptions. Which version of him shows up here? Going up against a 6-4 Detroit Lions team that badly needs a win. They have no option here. They got to get things back on track. They have to get that offense rolling. They have a 69.4% chance to win. Detroit, 10.5-point favorites, 49.5 over-under. Giants, 21.5 points a game, giving up 27.3. They don't have the defense. They don't have a consistent offense either. In Detroit, number 1 offense last year, top 3 this season, 29.2 points a game, throwing for 237, running for 130, giving up 21.6. They have the weapons. They have Goff, 21 touchdowns, 4 picks, Gibbs, Montgomery, St. Brown. Laporte has been banged up, but up and down this roster, this is one of the best, most complete offensive rosters in the NFL. They score some points this Sunday. They win this one 34-20. And 1 p.m. on Fox, the 7-3 Seattle Seahawks coming off a loss last weekend, but they've made it clear this year they're a very competitive team. They're a complete team. They are a Super Bowl caliber overall team. They can throw it. They can run it. They have a good defense. They're on the road versus the 1-9 Tennessee Titans. Let's just call it like it is. If you need a rebound win, who better than to go up against the Tennessee Titans? Titans 23.7% chance to win. Seahawks 76.1. Seattle 13-point favorites. That is a huge NFL spread. 40.5 over under. Sam Darnold, picking up where he left off last season with the Vikings, 17 touchdowns. You have Kenneth Walker. Kenneth Walker's banged up right now. They have Charbonnet, deep running back room, but it's all about Jackson Smith-Njigba leading the NFL in receiving yards, almost 1,200 through the first 11 weeks so far. And on the other side, Cam Ward, he's basically by himself. The offensive line has to hold up. The wide receivers, can you help a guy out? Can you catch the ball for once? Tennessee, 14.3 points a game, throwing for 164, running for 79, giving up 27.3. Seattle, 29.4 points a game, only giving up 19.3. Like I said, they have the offense and they have the defense to back it up. Seahawks win this one 28-17. CBS at 1 p.m. This is a game, I'm not going to lie, guys, I don't want to go anywhere near this one. This is a 50-50 pick'em game to me. You could go either way. Any one of these ball clubs could walk away with the win. The 8-2 Indianapolis Colts, great surprising season so far. Daniel Jones is out there looking like Andrew Luck. Jonathan Taylor is leading the NFL in rushing yards and rushing touchdowns. 1,200 yards on the ground, 15 rushing touchdowns. They also have a good defense to back it up. They'll be on the road here. Arrowhead, very difficult place for the road team to play. The 5-5 Kansas City Chiefs. Chiefs 61.2% chance to win, 3.5-point favorites, 50.5 over under. That KC front 7, really good. Number 3 rush defense in the NFL. Can they slow down the Colts? Can they bottle up Jonathan Taylor? Put this game on Daniel Jones' soldiers. Patrick Mahomes having a really good season so far, 18 touchdowns, 6 picks. KC 25.4 points a game, giving up 18.1. Still a solid defense. And the Colts 32.1 points a game, giving up 20.6. You can see why the Chiefs are the favorite. They're the veteran lineup here. They're at home. They have the good defense, but I'm going to go Colts winning this one 24-21. But like I said, it's one of those games, keep your eye on. It's a 50-50 one. 1 p.m. on CBS, the 9-2 New England Patriots leading the NFL in total wins. How about this team? Vrabel takes over, and they look like the 2008 New England Patriots right now. Drake May having a great year. 2,900 yards, 20 touchdowns, 5 picks. They have the veteran Diggs. They're on the road versus the 3-7 Cincinnati Bengals. The Burrow-less Bengals, they've been able to somewhat piece the season together since Flacco came over. Flacco, yes, he's like 65 years old, but he still has the cannon arm pushing the ball down the field. Chase, Higgins, but Chase is going to be suspended this game. That's a massive loss. Joe Burrow has been spotted at practice. He might even get the start here, but as of right now, it is Flacco, but it could be Burrow. Burrow would be a pretty cool thing to watch. Right now, New England, 59.8% chance to win, 8-point favorites, 49 over-under. Patriots, 26.5 points a game, giving up 18.7. Really good rush defense, only giving up 84.7 on the ground. But the Bengals don't run the ball anyways. They're averaging 22.8, giving up 33.4. This is the worst defense in the NFL. It's god-awful. The only way for them to win is in a shootout. Chase is gone. They have Flacco. They might be able to score some points here. If they have Burrow, that would give them a better chance. But is he 90%, 95%, 100%? We don't know. As of right now, it is Flacco until things change. Patriots win this one 32-20. 1 p.m. on CBS, the 6-4 Pittsburgh Steelers. Aaron Rodgers might play this game, might not play this game. As of right now, I heard he's probably going to play, but it's one of those things, I want to first see it to believe it. They're on the road versus the 7-3 Chicago Bears. This Bears offense is lighting things up. They have a very questionable defense. Some people didn't like that. I say that, guys. They're giving up 26.4 points a game. That is a bottom 10 defense in the NFL. It is what it is, but their offense is good. Caleb Williams is having a good season. They can outscore other teams and still get the win. Steelers, 49.5% chance to win. The Bears, 50.1%, so practically a 50-50 split. The Bears here, 3-point favorites, 45 over-under. Steelers, 24.6 points a game, giving up 23.2. The Bears, 25.8 points a game, giving up 26.4. Their offense can keep them alive here, and this is not your typical Mike Tomlin defense. What I mean by that is they're giving up some points this year. Give me the Bears winning this one 27-23. 1 p.m. on CBS, the 2-8 New York Jets on the road versus the 5-5 Baltimore Ravens. Since Lamar Jackson's come back, he's doing Lamar Jackson things. They're starting to score some points. The offense is getting back on track with Lamar Jackson. Derrick Henry's also starting to run the ball. Andrews, Likely, Flowers, loaded offensive roster. They have a 79.7% chance to win. The Ravens 13.5-point favorites. That's a huge NFL spread. 44.5 over-under. They clawed their way back to 500. Now's their chance to get back over 500. The Jets are one of the best teams to get a good W against. The Jets are banged up. They can't throw the ball. They can't run the ball right now. They're averaging 20.9 points a game, giving up 26.8. The Ravens, 25.2 points a game, giving up 25.1. But Lamar Jackson's back on the field. That's got to count for something. Give me the Ravens winning this one 30-17. 4:05 p.m. on CBS, the 6-4 Jacksonville Jaguars. The Jaguars are having a pretty good start to the season. Am I fully bought in yet? No. But there's no doubt they are much better than they were last season. Give Cohen some props. Trevor Lawrence, still very questionable, but he is playing better than last year. Brian Thomas Jr. not going to be playing this game. How about Travis Etienne? His best rushing season. They're on the road versus the 3-7 Arizona Cardinals. Have a little bit of a quarterback carousal right now. They don't want to put Kyler Murray back on the field. The Jags, 52.8% chance to win. Cardinals, 46.8%. Again, practically a 50-50 split. Jacks, 2.5-point favorites, 47.5 over-under. They're averaging 24 points a game, giving up 22.6. They're not getting as many turnovers as they were to start the season, but they are still generating turnovers. Cardinals, 22.4 points a game, giving up 25.6. Jacoby Brissett actually not putting up bad numbers, but give me Jacksonville winning this one, 28-21. CBS at 4:05 p.m., the 2-8 Cleveland Browns versus the 2-8 Las Vegas Raiders. Is there better football than two win teams facing off and struggling it out, battling it out for win number 3? Guys, that's straight sarcasm. These teams are not very good. They are battling it out for top 3 pick right now. The Raiders, 63.8% chance to win, 3-point favorites, 37 over-under. The issue for the Browns, as it has been for the last 2 or 3 decades, they have no quarterback. Gabriel is out now. Shedeur Sanders is going to be getting his first start here. All eyes on Sanders. A lot of pressure there. On the other side, the Raiders. Geno Smith, gosh, he throws a lot of turnovers. Sometimes he shows you some flashes, and sometimes it's straight gutter. The Browns, 16.2 points a game, giving up 23.4. What they do have is a very good defense with Myles Garrett, a very stacked defensive roster. They just need their offense to help them out and get some first downs. The Raiders, 15.5 points a game, giving up 25.3. Their offense, both these teams, bottom 4 offenses in the NFL. It's going to be better to just watch paint dry. Give me the Browns. The defense makes the difference. They win this one 23-17. This next one has fireworks written all over it. 4:25 p.m. on Fox, the 8-2 Philadelphia Eagles, the defending Super Bowl champs. Maybe the offense has turned a corner. Maybe it's starting to play a lot better. The defense definitely is. They're on the road versus the 4-5-1 Dallas Cowboys. This is Dallas' chance to get back to 500, and they're bringing a really good offense in, but unfortunately for them, they're bringing one of the worst defenses in the NFL. Philly, 55.2% chance to win. Dallas had Jerry World, 44.4. The Eagles, 3.5-point favorites, 49.5 over-under. They have Hurts. They have Barkley. Got to get Barkley going on the ground. They have Smith, Brown, a lot of weapons here. 23.4 points a game, giving up 20.1. They're not running like they did last year. They're running for 115 a game. Last year, it was 187. Got to get that ground game going. Dallas, 29.6 points a game, giving up 29.3. And does it get any better than Pickens and CeeDee Lamb right now? Might be the best wide receiver 1-2 combo in the NFL, and you're adding in Williams now. Dallas can pull off the upset. They have the offense that's capable of. But I got to go with the champs right now. Give me the Eagles winning this one, 28-24. Fox at 4:25 p.m. The 3-7 Atlanta Falcons. Penix is out. You're going to have Kirk Cousins here. If it was nighttime, the Falcons would definitely lose this. Kirk Cousins cannot play big games at night, but he usually plays better when the sun's out. They're on the road versus the 2-8 New Orleans Saints. The Falcons, 54.3% chance to win. Saints, 45.4. New Orleans at home, 1.5-point favorites, 39.5 over-under. This is a game for Bijan Robinson. He's going to have to step up massive. London is out. That's a huge loss. Bijan Robinson will have to carry this offense on his shoulders. Atlanta, 19.5 points a game, giving up 23.9. On the other side, the Saints, they also have their injury concerns. They don't have a bad roster playmaker-wise. Running back room, wide receiver core, but they can't put everything together to get some first downs, to get some points, averaging 15.5 points a game, giving up 25. I'm going to go with Cousins with the sun out, even though they are in a dome. Falcons win this one 24-17. And we are getting MVP caliber quarterback play from these next two quarterbacks on these next two teams. 8:20 p.m. our second to last game on NBC. The 6-4 Tampa Bay Buccaneers. So many injuries. Egbuka's been banged up. Irving, White, Evans, Godwin, practically this entire team. Just give Baker Mayfield a warm body, and he's going to feed them the ball. They're on the road versus who might be the best team in the NFL, the 8-2 LA Rams. Stafford, he's had better passing seasons, yardage and touchdown-wise, but the most efficient season of his career is 2025. 2,600 yards, 27 touchdowns, only 2 interceptions. They have Williams. They have Nakua, 64.2% chance to win, 6.5-point favorites, 49.5 over-under. Tampa Bay, 25.2 points a game, giving up 25, but this offense with Baker Mayfield leading the helm, they can shoot it out and score it with anyone. But so can the Rams. The Rams, 27.2 points a game, throwing for 247, running for 114. But it's the defense, too. Top 5 defense, only giving up 17.2 points a game. That makes a difference here. With the Bucs not having their full competitive roster, the Rams win a really fun game, 30-24. Our final game, Monday Night Football, ESPN, 8:15 p.m. The 6-5 Carolina Panthers picked up right where they left off last season. One game over 500. Good for them. On the road versus the 7-4 San Francisco 49ers. Just like the Bucs, so many injuries, and still 3 games over 500. Good thing, but Christian McCaffrey, he gets all the praise here. He's the healthiest person on their team this season. Almost 800 rushing, almost 800 receiving. Might get 1,000 this year. San Francisco, 73% chance to win, 6.5-point favorites, 48.5 over-under. Panthers, 18.8 points a game, giving up 22.6. The big news here, Dowdle, he's been at practice, surprisingly. McMillan's having a good season. The 49ers, 23.7 points a game, giving up 22.9. I'm going to go with the Niners pulling off the win here. They're able to squeak one out versus the Panthers, but they pull away late fourth quarter. They win 27-20. So guys, that's all of our quick picks. Like I said, thanks for bulking in with us. Sticking it out, we were moving quickly. There was 13, 14 games we had to wrap up in 15 minutes. We did do so. Thanks for sticking with us. Make sure to hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, drop a comment down below. What's your favorite game this weekend? Who do you think is going to win the biggest matchups? Leave it in the comment section. If you want to sign up for one of our member teams, check out that pinned comment below. And as always, thanks for watching.